The views and opinions expressed during this program are entirely those of the show's hosts and do not necessarily reflect those of Rude Rangers Entertainment, its investors, management, advertisers, or staff. Don't sue us, y'all. We don't have any money.
Rude Radio presents He Said, She Said, powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. I'm Noel Epps, about your sports by Noel Epps, and she is Ynonne, the Motivator Man, from her show, Determined Women of Destiny. This show explores all types of topics from the male and female perspective. We are going to make you laugh. We may even make you cry. But most of all, we will make you think. So do us a favor. Please like and share this episode with all your friends and family on all social media platforms. We encourage you to be a part of the conversation. So please comment in the chat box below when ready. Ynonne.
No, what's up?
Are you ready?
I am ready. How are you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Come on now. You better preach that.
Favored.
Yeah.
He touched me and said, get up.
Oh, come on now.
He said, get up. Oh, that's a blessing right there. Get up.
Okay, all my Baptists, let's go together. He touched me.
He touched me.
Is
that what it is? That's a song?
Yes, it is. It's a song.
Oh,
and it talks
okay.
about how he touched your life, and your life will never be the same again.
How do you
and
know like
oh,
3 songs?
the joy that floods my soul.
I only know 3 songs. That's the ones from Nana taught me.
Happened. And now I know he touched me.
Okay.
And
Now let's get ignorant. Let's talk to Satan.
No, we're not talking to Satan. We're never talking to Satan.
To him.
Oh no,
no.
Talking to him. We're not talking to him. No conversation. But we about to get crazy.
You're right about that.
We about to get crazy.
You're right about that. But let's get a little ignorant though.
Okay.
Today's topic.
Yes.
Top 5 most annoying things people do when driving.
OMG, all capitals and 3 exclamation marks.
People, please pay attention. Because some of y'all do this dumb ish. Please pay attention.
Listen, I got a few. I do. But
I'll start it off.
Please.
Okay. Number 5. Please, you're on your way to Florida. You're coming from New York. You're on your way to Florida. You're in South Carolina. 3 a.m. Nobody but you, the raccoons, the mice, and maybe another car is on I-95.
North Carolina, the Bears.
There is no reason for you to hit the brakes. Oh my God. I cannot stand these people.
Well, that's because they just woke up. Who hit
the brakes for absolutely no reason. People, listen to me. If you take your foot off the gas, the car slows down. It's a fact.
Say it one more time for the people in the back that was talking while you were talking. Say it again.
If you take your foot off the gas, the car slows down.
Even better.
You know how police know you speeding?
Because you put your foot on the gas. I mean, you put your foot on the brake.
When you drive by them and they see your brake light.
That's it. Yeah. Even better yet, you know that you're going to hit that car or that deer. You put your foot on that brake, your whole body tenses up. Guess what? You're getting hurt. You're getting hurt.
Okay, you see a deer, I get it. You hit the brakes. I get it.
Listen, you still gonna hit that deer.
You see a cat, dog, I get it. You hit the brakes. But there's nothing. No snow, no rain, no bears, no lions, no tigers, no bears, no mine. There's nothing there.
They just woke up.
Put your foot on the brakes.
They realized they fell asleep. They woke up and it shocked them. And so they put their foot on the brake like, oh my God, what if there's another car? Guess what? It is right behind you, and now it's hit you.
And to be the person behind that person, oh, that is so annoying. Or the person who constantly tapping their brakes and you behind them. That is so annoying. So annoying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's ridiculous. Do you ever like kind of sit up or look around the car to see who's in front of it and there's nobody, like you said, and you're like really sitting there like, okay, I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt, but it's just me and you on this road, and you holding up traffic right now.
Yeah. You holding up traffic and there's two cars out here. And then here's the other thing. If I have a wife who happens to ride the brakes a little bit too much.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, just a little bit. And then when you go to the mechanic and they say, oh, your rotors are warped.
Mm-hmm.
Or we just put brake pads on a month ago and now you're down to nothing.
Right.
It is. Tapping the brakes are expensive, people.
Well, you'd rather have her tap them brakes than to mess up the car. I don't think she's the one that's holding up traffic. I don't think she's not the one that's like, there's only two people on the road and she has put her brakes on full blast like, oh, there's something in front of her. But tapping those brakes will keep your wife alive. So, People,
why? There's nobody out here with you. One night, me and my friends were coming home from the club.
From the club.
Yeah, we was pop, get it. And you know the southern state.
Pop, get it.
You know the southern state where all the pine trees are?
Mm-hmm.
And you know that's straight.
Yep.
That's straight.
Not even a curve.
Literally the only car out there. Not police, nothing. And my man went from 65 to 55 in 3 seconds. Just because he hit. Why you hit the brakes? We all jerked up like something was wrong. There's nothing out here. Why are we hitting the brakes, people? You do not have to hit the brakes and you're the only car out here.
Oh my goodness. I can't even I can't even say you're wrong this time. I can't. Because it bothers me. And then when you're in all this traffic and you realize that there's one car up front that's doing only 20 or 30 miles per hour in the right lane. I know it's the slower lane. It's not the slow lane. 55 is the speed limit in a lot of places. So can you just get to 55, please?
See, these are people, those are another set of people who will ride their brakes. They will make sure as soon as they hit 56, they hit the brakes. As soon as it's 56, they hit the brakes. Again, people, just take your foot off the gas. This is why I think there should be a new law that once you get to 55 years old, you should have to take your road test again.
Yeah.
Not the written part. You should have to take the road test again.
Yeah, my mom just had a car accident back in February, and she says it's not her fault. And my mom's coming out of the side road onto Broadway in Massapequa. And I said, Mom, you drove into incoming traffic. She said, there was no incoming traffic. I didn't see the car. That didn't mean that it wasn't, ongoing traffic, Mom.
And she ain't seen it yet.
And she is so upset because she said, I looked, there was nothing. Next thing you know, I'm across the street. And I'm like, she says, he was speeding. I said, Ma, he didn't have to be speeding. Well, he knocked my car all across the street. I said, yeah, because he hit you in the front of your car. I'm serious. My mother, I looked at the car, I was like, don't say nothing. You blessed to get out of there.
You know that's right.
Yeah.
You know that's right.
So I'm with you, I think, over a certain age, because I believe it's the elderly do it more because they know their reflexes aren't that good. They will stop on their brakes. They're the ones that's driving 30 miles per hour in the right lane on Southern State Parkway. And for all of you that aren't on Long Island or in New York, Southern State Parkway is one of the busiest parkways we have. And driving 30 is not a good thing to do.
It could be a racetrack at times too.
Ooh, it
Southern
has
State
been
could
for
be a
me.
racetrack at times.
Oh yeah, LIE is more of a racetrack, but yeah, Southern State can be
Southern
that
State
left
can be
lane.
too. But you got these fools out here riding their brakes, and people don't realize that riding your brakes can cause an accident.
Yeah.
It can cause an accident. All of a sudden, you tapping your brakes. That could cause an accident, especially in inclement weather.
I think that honestly, I got my license at 18, so driving has changed since then. I got my license when dinosaurs were still roaming dirt. And I do think that periodically, like maybe every 10 or 15 years, I agree with you. You need to have a driving test to make sure that you're still able to be a good driver.
Has driving changed or has the vehicles changed? Because I don't think driving has changed that much.
No, I think it has changed, and I think the vehicles have changed. And what I mean by driving has changed, probably that book to get your license probably says the same thing, but we just don't drive the way we used to.
What's the biggest?
We just don't.
What's the biggest biggest difference you see between driving today and driving in the 70s? Would you drive it in the 70s?
What? You better believe I was driving in the 70s.
Okay,
I've been driving since I was 14.
What's the biggest difference?
That brake thing. Putting on them brakes.
What about the front seat that everybody got to slide forward? 1, 2, 3. Huh? What about that seat?
We go on the break. But before we go to break, Noel, tell them about your show. We need them to watch your show.
Yes. Let me do this first. I have to apologize for not being there last Sunday due to me getting vaccinated. Black people, please go get vaccinated. Please go get vaccinated. Stop playing. This COVID thing is not a joke. But you all gonna have a little side effect. So I have to apologize, but not just sports. It's every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Before you go in that church and say hallelujah and praise the good Lord. Listen to me for about an hour, act a whole fool.
Oh my.
We got to go to break.
All right.
Dave, and my prices are doozy bots. Come into LI Telecom at 2287 Route 112, Medford, New York, or call me at 631-833-9679. I dare you!
Round 2. Fight!
Hey, good people, you're listening to He Said, She Said. I am your host, Ynonne the Motivator Man. My co-host is Noel Epps. My show is Determined Women of Destiny. You can catch it right here on Rude Rangers Unite every Friday at 7 p.m. And I have another show, imagine that, Dear Daughter. And it's right after this show, so don't go nowhere. Just leave it right here. And Dear Daughter is discussion of common topics discussed in an uncommon way. And Dear Daughter is showcasing and highlighting female entrepreneurs. So if you're a female entrepreneur, you want to leave me some information down here in the comments, please do. And if you have a young woman living with you from the age of 20, and even though, you know, some of women of a certain age can get some information too, you want to stay right here. You want to listen. Like I said, it's a really good discussion, some stuff you can take away. So today we are, and before we go into that, when we went to break, Noel talked about, you know, getting the vaccine. I have had both doses. And last Tuesday, I wasn't on. So I have to apologize because, you know, that second dose took me right out. But I have to say one thing. And I know as Black people, we don't really trust doctors.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you this. If you intend to travel, you're going to need your vaccination card. So if for no other reason, and don't tell me, oh, they're trying to force us into it. Well, this I want to tell you, I don't think that they had enough time to try to mess with genetics with this one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
All the other, you know, they had some time to think about them blankets with the smallpox with the Indians.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and people don't get your information from people who failed their social studies and science classes.
Ooh, come on.
You went to school with these people. You know damn well they ain't passed that Regents. And now he giving you scientific advice. He's spelling Tuskegee experiment with a C. Listen, don't you dare.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you dare get your information from them folk.
The thing is, you have a choice. You can get vaccinated or you can get infected.
Yeah, that's basically the bottom line.
And, you know, this thing out here is just running through our air, taking people out. 600,000 people gone in 365 days.
Now, you're going to have people out here talking about, oh, those numbers are skewed.
All the time. All the time. Nobody wants to believe it.
The same people that failed math class. They can't count to 100, but they're going to tell you how many 600,000 people.
I don't even care. I don't care if the number's right or wrong. If one person died from it, I need a vaccination.
That's right. One person died is too many.
That's right. One too many. So check this out. We're not talking about the vaccine. We're talking about the 5 things you ain't got no business doing when you drive. And number 5 was take your foot off that daggone brake. Stop putting them brakes on. It's just you and one other person on the road.
Yes. Stop tapping the brakes for no reason.
Just stop that. Just stop that. Everybody behind you.
If you take your foot off the gas, the car slows down.
You know what? And you know, I don't ever agree with Noel, and I don't ever say anything comes out of his mouth makes sense. But that makes a whole lot of sense because it's true. Number 4. Stop mouthing bad words at people.
What? Say that again?
Stop mouthing bad words at people.
Especially at the red lights.
Okay. Story time with Yvonne. Saturday. I'm driving.
Wait, hold on. What do we call this? Air cursing people out or how we call this?
Don't be mouthing curse words at people when you driving. Don't flip the bird. Don't motion your mouth.
Okay.
Don't do it. I'm driving Saturday. And
I'm
driving down a residential road, and this guy speeds out of a store. He doesn't even look. So I throw my hands up like, bruh. He mouthed F you. Now that wouldn't have bothered me, but he did it with so much passion. He felt it. He wanted me to feel it. So I said, okay, since you want me to feel it, I do. He pulled around the corner of the park. He had no idea I was that chick. I pulled around the corner and parked and said, excuse me, sir. Don't you dare talk to me like that. That was disrespectful. He's so shocked. He's like, I didn't say anything to you. I said, you're lying. You did. You mouthed a dirty word to me, and that's disrespectful, and you owe me an apology. All of the Spanish guys over there, they were laughing so hard they started speaking English. You better say sorry. You better say sorry.
Okay, ladies, especially ladies. Let me, Yvonne, I get it, because I even have been in this situation. But today, please, ladies, don't run up on no cars. Do not run up on no cars. Them days is over. There used to be a time when a black man or a black woman could roll up on some white folks' cars and white folks would be scared to death of them. These white folks are different today. They'll put a cap in your behind today.
Well,
okay.
I believe.
So please, people, please do not roll up on anybody's vehicle. Okay. It's something that I even had to learn. You have to take the L sometimes.
No, my mother didn't raise.
You gotta take the L.
Listen, my mother didn't raise no fools. The boy was totally out of the car. He wasn't in his car to reach for a weapon.
Yeah.
He was totally out of his car walking towards the building when I said, sir.
I've seen my aunt, my mother.
Sir.
My mother put the car in park and run down another car. I've seen that happen. Okay, I've seen it happen more than 5 times.
I just
mother.
Let that go. He just did it with so much.
I never seen my father do it though. I never saw my father do it. I saw my uncle do it once. But please, people, be careful.
He said it was so much passion. And you know I'm half hood, half good. So, you know, I got that in me. And, you know, it's in there, you know. But he said it was so much passion. Like, he just couldn't say it like, you know, hey, bleep. He was like, bleep. I was like, oh, really?
Now, I will do something annoying, like I'll get in front of you and then drive at a snail's pace. I will do something like that.
Yeah,
then you try to speed up to go around me. So now I'll speed up so you can't go around me. Yeah, I will do stuff like that. Oh, I took this girl from Farmingdale. Farmingdale to Ronkonkoma. To Ronkonkoma, just like that. Oh, I got in front of her, I slowed down. She get a little space to go around, or I'd speed up, then she'd have to get behind me again.
That's too much energy. That's too much energy. That's too much energy.
I like to drive. I like to drive, so.
Yeah, but that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of calculation. You could have probably balanced your checkbook in that time, but you decided to aggravate her from Farmingdale to Ronkonkoma.
If you want me out here dropping F-bombs, what provoked him to drop the F-bomb?
Oh, probably because I put my hands up, but I just put my hands up like, bruh. You know,
what did he do? What did he do to make you put your hands up?
He almost took my front end on because he didn't look.
Okay.
He looked to the right, but he never looked to the left, and I was coming from the left. And he almost hit my car. You know, if we're all, you know, we have responsibility over our own vehicle, and if I wasn't responsible, you know, my front end would have been hit.
Right.
And I'm sorry, in the area that I was in, he probably did not have insurance, and it's sad to say that, but he probably didn't. I wouldn't have trusted the fact that he did. So, I let him know that, you know, it was very disrespectful. You know, I deserved an apology, and you need to drive a lot safer. So
I agree with you.
He gave up the apology. I said, thank you. I was like, but, you know, I'm somebody's mom. I'm a grandma. I'm an aunt. I'm a sister. Just like you have family. They want me to come home too.
I agree with you.
You need to drive better. You need to drive better. And don't get mad when it's your fault. Because that was your fault, bro. That was your fault.
I agree with you. But sometimes, ladies, especially ladies, men too, because their bravado kicks in, their ego kicks in. So men too, but mostly women because, you know,
you have to
they can
assess
be
the
overpowered
situation
at times. Please learn to take the L. That's something that I've had to do. I've learned to take the L.
I'm not saying I haven't. You know, I
No.
learned the hard way. Driving in Queens, lady almost hit her in the back. We were in traffic. I jump out the car. This was years ago. Nothing now. Years ago, I jump out the car. Yo, what's wrong with you? Open up your door. Open up your door. The lady was very calm. She says, it's open. I got right back in my car because she was that calm. She had something in there waiting for me.
Now, question. Has anybody ever tried to run down on you?
Oh, yeah. They have. And you know what? There has been like a couple of times I was wrong. And all I could say was, you're right. I'm sorry. You're sorry. And they kept yelling. It was a woman. She kept yelling and screaming. You know, she wanted to insult me, all of that. Man, you're right. She kept on going, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was in the wrong. I apologize. After about 5 minutes, I said, you know you dragging this, right? And you know I'm being very gracious, right? And I'm going to apologize again because you're right. I was wrong. But I don't know how long you think you're going to stand at that window. And we're going to keep this conversation.
And guess what? She took her ass back to the car.
Finally.
Yeah.
But we're going to break. And we taking our tails out of here. And we'll be back. And you guys come back because we have 3 more things to tell you what you need to stop doing while you're driving. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Round 3.
Hey, we're back. We are back with He Said, She Said. He Said, She Said with my co-host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. I'm going to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you where you can find the platforms. There's so many platforms that we're on. And you can find our show.
Yes.
Practically anywhere at this point.
You
So we're
just
on
look
Roku.
up, and there we are.
We're on Roku,
Yes.
Amazon Fire TV,
Mhm.
YouTube, Vimeo,
Mhm.
Amazon Alexa, Google Play, the App Store, iHeartRadio, VoodRangers.com, www.onpointnetwork.tv, Spotify, of course, Facebook, and Queen Blueprint TV. So we're here, people. We
That's
are
right.
here. We're excited to be here. So check us out.
And we're here for you, for your entertainment. You know, we're crazy on our own all the time, but we like to bring it to you because right now we all need some laughter, some joy in our life. And, you know, Noel and I just want to share what we are crazy with you. So
Yeah, you know, I don't mind sharing my crazy. My
Thank
crazy
you
is
for
always
tuning in.
accessible.
And can y'all believe it that Noel was the voice of reason? Yeah, ladies. You know, listen, this is not for the weak at heart. Don't run up on somebody
Yeah,
because you heard me say it and then get
I
your butt
think-
whipped and you got to tote a black eye.
I think that expired in December of 1979. I think that is when that expired. So let's discuss the top 5 annoying things people do when driving.
Yeah.
Number 5, you out here by yourself, 3 o'clock in the morning, Southern State,
No
you
brakes.
hit me, and you hit the brakes.
No brakes.
Annoying. The car stops when you take your foot off the gas and slows down. Number 4, don't be mouthing curse words at me.
Don't do it.
Don't be mouthing curse words at me. Keep it moving. Keep your little finger to yourself.
Could
Keep
you
it moving.
close
keep
your
it
mouth? Keep your
Close your
lips
mouth.
together. Keep your lips
Close your
together.
mouth. Close your mouth. You don't want this smoke anyway. And guess what? You ain't gonna get the smoke. Because December 1979, that running down on folks, that's when that expired. Number 3, This person annoys the hell out of me. And sometimes I be so happy I have a raggedy car. And when I have a raggedy car, I be so happy when I see these folks right here. Oh, get them bought a new Benz. They so arrogant. They want to take 2 spots in the parking lot. They want to take 2 spots in the parking lot. When I drive my raggedy work van, I make sure I hug up in one of those spots right there, preferably on the driver's side. Oh, and I make sure I'm the last one to come out.
That ain't right. That ain't right. They're just trying.
Who are you to think that you can park your car in 2 spots? I don't give a damn how expensive your car is.
I have
how
a
nice
Mercedes.
your car is.
I have a Mercedes Benz.
Are you kidding?
That's exactly how they feel. Oh, this is the one. Oh, I have a BMW. Okay. Okay, you got a Mercedes. Okay. Speak to me when you have a Lamborghini or you have a Tesla.
When I'm driving my Ford Econo 250, 2001 Ford Econo 250 with over 250,000 miles on it. Oh, when I'm driving that horse, right next. No, it sounds good. No.
It's got that.
Oh, it sounds good.
It's got something to it. It's just nice.
It sounds good.
Really?
It sounds good. Yeah, it's a horse. It's a horse. My work
I
thing.
figured it'd be like.
No. I'm light skinned. I can't be in them things.
Okay, shut up. What does light skinned did? Because no one says light skinned. Light skinned did mean. What does that mean?
When I am driving that horse,
okay.
Do you understand how close I park? Because that's my parking spot too. You know that, right? I parked right up on you.
So now they have to hope that they can get in their car on their driver's side. On the passenger side.
Or they have to wait for me. Now, I'm also so petty. I remember doing this. You remember the store Odd Job?
Sure.
Odd Job. It was like the first dollar, like.
Yeah, now it's Odd Lot.
Dollar.
Now it's Odd Lot. I think they still have Odd Job. Yeah.
It was an Odd Job right there in Garden City. It was an Odd Job in Garden City. And this man, I'll never forget, it was a white Benz. And I had oh my goodness, a Sierra, a Cutlass Sierra.
Ooh, that car was huge.
Yeah, I had a Cutlass Sierra. I had the newer model though. I had a 2-door. The door was huge. So I had the Cutlass Sierra. And the car was, it was a little beat up. So
just a little.
Yeah. I was young, getting from A to B, And I went to Odd Job, and I know what I went there for too. I went there for some spatulas. Me and Marie got our first apartment. I went there for some spatulas. Boy, I saw this Benz.
You couldn't park nowhere else?
He had the nerve to take 2 spots.
But you couldn't park nowhere else?
I could have, but that would have been a longer walk. Where he parked was a nice short walk.
No, so, you just wanted to make him uncomfortable on purpose.
But here's what I did. So he went to the other store. I forgot what the other store was. I think it was Burlington Coat Factory that was next to it. And I waited for him. Oh, I walked all through Our Job for nothing. Now, I had these folks following me because they try to, you know how they follow black folks when they think you're in the store too long. So yes. I had them following me, but I'm taking them on the tour now because I'm mad that they following me. So I'm definitely going to take them on the tour now. And then I'm looking at Our Job has big windows. So you can see your car through the windows. Oh, I didn't go to pay for my stuff till I saw that man go to his Benz. Now he got to wait for me.
And
you should have saw him trying to figure out how he was going to get this driver's seat.
I'm seriously shaking my head because that is like so much energy. So much. Oh my God.
It is. It's a lot of petty energy. You're right. I get it. It's a lot of petty energy. I get it. But I'm petty. I am petty. I'm just coming to grips with my pettiness too.
Okay. So
Within the last 2 years, I'm coming to grips with my
have you
pettiness.
sought counseling for that? Because we don't want you to have to go through that anymore.
Why I gotta see counsel for 50 Cent petty? He don't go nowhere.
But we ain't caring about 50 Cent. What?
50 Cent petty? I love 50 Cent his pettiness.
Listen.
Puff Daddy petty? I mean, why we gotta go anywhere?
They ain't my co-host. I don't know them.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
I'm coming to grips with it. And I like the fact that I don't like it all the time. I like the fact that there's times when I can
But
be
you
petty.
do enjoy it.
And if you park in 2 spots, you need some pettiness drawn to you. Even a person that parks too close to one of the white lines. You know the white lines, you need about a foot away from both sides of the white lines. If you park on top of that white line, when I open this door, God knows where it's going. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing because you parked too close to this white line.
I can't say anything because my car is small and there's never a parking spot that I can't get into and have enough room for another car to be in there with me. You know, I drive a Chevy Spark. It is the only car that's, well, it's 1 foot larger than a Cooper. So that lets you know. So no matter where I park, even if I park diagonally, you still got room. You still have room.
Now, if you got a Ford Bronco sitting up in the air, a Ford 350 pickup, I get it. I get it. Yeah, you can park in 2 spots. You probably need to park in 2 spots.
No,
but if you run around here with a Mercedes, a Maybach, a BMW, and I'm talking the big boys, I'm talking 5 Series, 7. Mm-hmm. If you ride around with the big boys, you park in 1 spot. Don't you think for 1 second that your car is more important than anybody else's car here? Because you're going to have my Cutlass Sierra parked up on you.
If you feel that way, just park further away.
Yes.
Nobody else is parking over there and you don't have to worry about your car getting scratched up. Now, mind you, I do understand my car is black and there's a whole lot of scratches on my car that I didn't put on it because people want to just open their door all willy-nilly. You know, I've been sitting in my car and like I said, my car is small. So I don't even know how your door came over and hit my door and I'm in my car and I'm like, sis, so you just gonna hit the car? Oh, sorry. This is a 2-year-old car. You just dented it.
My son.
My goodness.
My son, my middle son, my 20-year-old. He's just so reckless abandoned. He has no understanding of money, anything. So we parked next to this Tesla.
Oh, Tesla.
When they first came out, too. My son jumps out the van, just swings the door open. I'm like, look, I'm going to have to pay for a damn paint job on a Tesla because this boy is out here reckless and abandoned. So I said, hurry up, let's make this delivery and hurry up and get this van and get the hell out of here. That was the fastest delivery with signature that I ever made. So we get the hell out of here before he come out and recognize this van that hit his Tesla. But people, don't you think for 1 second that your car is so important or so valuable, or you are so important and so valuable that you can just take up 2 parking spots because you park next to my Cutlass Sierra, my 1988 Cutlass Sierra.
You know what? We're going to drive your 88 Cutlass Sierra right to break. Okay? You guys make sure you come back. Go get you know what I always say, get you some iced tea, piece of chicken, something. Just rest yourself and come on back.
It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. Round 4.
Hey, good people, and welcome back to He Said, She Said. Glad you came back, because we were sitting here waiting for you. I'm Yvonne, the motivator man. My co-host is Noel Epps. You know, you got to make sure you check out our shows. Noel's show is every Sunday, 9 a.m. He says, you know, check him out before you go to church. Don't do that. Just check him out. Don't go to church. Don't do it. Don't go to church afterwards. And you know why? Because your head ain't going to be in the right place. It ain't going to be in the right place. You're going to have to repent first. You repent first before you go up in there. And my show, Determined Women of Destiny, every Friday, 7 p.m. on Rude Rangers Unite, this station where you're at right now. And if you're checking us out on Rude Rangers. And then I have Dear Daughter, the mother of all shows, that comes on right after this one. So don't go nowhere. Just go get you, as I always say, some iced tea, piece of chicken, and stay right here so you could check me out. Now, we're discussing the 5 top things you ain't got no business doing when you're driving.
Yes.
Number 5 was, go ahead, Noel, let them know.
Hitting the damn brakes if there's nobody out in front of you. There's no reason to hit the brakes. You ain't see no lions, you ain't see no tigers, you ain't see no dogs, you ain't see no cats, you ain't see no people. Please stop hitting the brakes when there's nobody out there in front of you.
Oh my
Number
God.
5. Number 4. Don't be mouthing no curse words and
Don't
keep
you
your
do
little
it.
stinking fingers to yourself. Okay? You probably messed up. You're the one that caused this little situation that we have right now. And
Don't
you
start.
probably wouldn't. You're all that cussing and carrying on. If we stopped at the same bodega, you probably would be a little caught off by my energy. Please, don't be a tough guy in your little stinking car.
Don't listen. Don't you dare start the fire, because you don't want to smoke.
Number 3, people who take up 2 parking spots. Who do you think you are? Your car is not that important. Do not get it twisted. And when I drive my big blue work van with 250,000 miles on it at 20 years old, yes, I make sure I hug up right next to your beautiful car.
This bothered him so much that he had to sit up close and look dead in the camera like you guys can see him. This really
I do feel like they can see me.
Listen, this really pisses him off, but I understand, because number 2,
Yes.
drive accordingly. So when you see that yellow light and you realize it has now turned red, and you're halfway through and you decide to back up, no, bruh, I'm not moving back. Half your car gonna be half in the street. I'm gonna let the cops come and handle this. I'm not moving back. No. When you saw that light was yellow for 2 seconds, you know you wasn't gonna make it in that next second to get through the red light. Now you wanna stop in the intersection. And then you want to back up your vehicle. I'm not moving back. Nope. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. Handle that. Either go through the light or get hit. That's on you. That's on you, boo.
You know why that's popping down, right?
Well, because the
cameras. Them cameras flick off as soon as
Yeah.
that light turn red.
I will
As
tell
soon
you
as that
this.
light turn red, that flash of light comes. And boy, that's going to Nassau, Suffolk, or New York City quickly.
My niece, Jamaica McDuffie, can tell you, my father back in the 70s talked about cameras in the lights, and everybody thought he was crazy. And my father would drive past and say, oh, see, you can see it. Those same places that he said there was a camera in that light is where they are today. And what he said, and you really can see it, because it's like, you know how you put on contact lenses and the pupil gets bigger? The lights that have the cameras in it, they have like a translucent look to them.
Yeah, that's the old cameras. These new cameras got that big pole right there. That big
I didn't even notice the pole.
Oh, yes. The big
No, I
pole
just
with
saw the translucent.
No, that's
all
the
I
old
saw.
ones. The new ones got the big pole with the camera on top of it and the big flash. And you know you've been
Oh,
caught
that's
because
what you call the
flash,
new one? Okay.
Yes, that flash flashes in your rear view mirror, and you know you've been caught. So I'm at the point with this foolishness that every light I go to, I look for the camera. Every light I go to, I look for the camera. Where's the camera? Or B, I know where the camera is. I can tell you where all the cameras are in Bayshore.
Yeah, I know a lot of them.
I can tell you where all the cameras are in Bayshore. In the beginning, I was getting one after the other. And shout out to that guy out in Suffolk County who fought those camera guys. He fought them because he said they were taking the picture on the yellow light. They were taking the picture on the yellow light. So he fought them. Okay, and Suffolk County and Nassau County, y'all are sloppy too, because here you are enforcing speed rules on Sundays in school zones. There's no school on Sunday. What we doing?
Okay.
11 p.m. You getting a speeding ticket because you was going 30 in the school zone. There's no school at 11 p.m. What are we doing?
Listen. You do have a right to fight back if you are, not wrong and you can prove it. But do not, I repeat, people, do not try to make that yellow light, miss it, and then try to back up. Because this chick right here, I'm not moving because I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And I'm sorry you made a dumb move.
But that's a bad move because not only are you risking an accident, the camera that took a picture of your stupidity. The camera got you.
Thank you.
You might as well just keep going. And then God forbid you ain't in that box when the police come. So now you don't got the speed, you're gonna risk an accident, you risk death. Mm-hmm. You got this ticket, this red light ticket, and you're about to get another ticket from the police officer because you're not in that box.
All because of the fact that...
And you got Yvonne behind you laughing and won't let you in.
I ain't moving because both of my front tires are well behind that white line. Okay? I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Okay? I'm not checking for you. You're not taking care of you. I'm sorry.
Oh, man. That all stems from those cameras. People I think that ticket's like $80 to $100.
$80. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you gotta take that L. You might as well keep on going. Don't try cause no accident because you're gonna take that L and you're gonna pay the $80. Sorry.
Yeah. And I look for them bad boys. I look for them cameras now. I'm accustomed to looking at the side of the street to see that big silver pole to see if the cameras is up there. And that's where that stems from.
What I stopped doing, because I was a notorious go straight through a yellow lighter until I had so many of those red light tickets. When I see that light turn yellow, I'm stopping. I'm not trying to beat that yellow light no more. I have learned my lesson. I have become a better driver. I got tired also of getting tickets for going 75 miles per hour on the LIE. I wanted to keep my license. So now I drive much better. The one thing those tickets will teach you is how your butt needs to drive as far as the traffic laws on Long Island.
Especially that speed ticket, because now they got like a super speeding ticket with a fine double or something like that. Something crazy.
I don't know because I don't do that type of speeding anymore. And when I do, I make sure that I'm doing it quickly and I'm out that car. I'm not going to be on that. I'm not doing it.
I admit I have a heavy foot. I've slowed down. I must admit that I have a heavy foot though.
You see, but you said that I slowed down.
But yeah. I will tell an officer quick as soon as he pulled me over for speeding. Officer, I gotta take a dump. I gotta drop this deuce. I really do gotta drop this deuce. And that usually works, believe it or not. Oh, my stomach is bubbling right now. Oh, my stomach is percolating, Mr. Officer. Can I go in this grass right here? Because my stomach is percolating, Mr. Officer. Believe it or not, that usually works.
Yeah, it does work. It does work. Also, you say you're gonna throw up. And I had a officer one time, and I was like, doing all the, and I was like, don't open the door. I said, okay, I'm putting down the window. And he thought that I was lying. And see, I can make myself regurgitate very easy.
Ooh.
That's
not good.
I threw up all on his shoes, and I was like, I am so sorry.
Now, they don't want me to.
I didn't mean to do it. And, basically.
They look at me, and they don't want me to drop that deuce on the side of the Southern State. Oh, they don't want that smoke. That's a whole different level of smoke. Hurry up, sir. Get home, sir. Do you need an escort? I don't need an escort, because now I'm forced to take this dump when I get to the house. So I don't need the escort. But I tell you, that's my go-to.
This is stuff we used to do. We're not saying we do it now. We have grown. We're adults now.
Oh, no, I use that excuse now.
Well, I'm not making myself throw up on people's shoes no more. So yeah, that was a while back. But I laugh about it because, I used to do that at will. Just bring it up. Okay, she can leave the class, and I'm outside playing handball. And when them chunks hit that shoe.
Ooh, that's disgusting.
Listen, and it was an Asian cop. His eyes got wide as 50 cents. I was like, I told you.
And this all stems from yellow light rules. So if you, so this is with Yvonne though. With me, I'll be nice. I'll back up. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be nice and I'll back up. But you still gonna get this ticket because they done took a picture of you sitting it behind right there in the middle of the damn street. They done took a picture of you. So you get this ticket.
One of the reasons why I don't back up is because you done flew to get through the light, you realize you didn't, and now you want to reverse at 50 miles per hour. No, bro, I'm not moving.
Oh, that's me. That's me. That's all I can say. That's me. He's already getting the light ticket. He's already getting the light ticket.
Nope.
Now you're risking him sitting up in the middle of this box with oncoming traffic.
I tell you what.
You ain't gonna be the hero to save that man's life.
You are going to make better decisions from today forth. I'm helping you make better decisions.
So wait, we gotta be wearing that light. And what you drive, a Nissan what?
I don't drive a Nissan nothing. I drive a Chevy Spark.
It is Chevy Spark. Okay, people, if y'all see any Chevy Sparks behind you, and you know that light about to turn, there are a lot of Chevy Sparks out here now.
Yes, it is.
Just know that might be wrong.
Yes, it is. You are wrong. When I bought my first one in 2013, it was called Techno Pink. Everybody knew it was my car because I had a pink car.
Oh.
But everybody has a black Chevy Spark. Everywhere you look,
I don't see a lot of them. Okay.
Have you ever seen a Chevy Spark? Have you ever seen one?
Yeah, but I don't see a lot.
They're all over the road. Yeah, they're all over the road.
I'll take your word for it, but just know this. If you see a Chevy Spark behind you,
I ain't backing up.
And that light about to turn yellow, okay, and you think you're gonna,
it ain't happening.
Halfway in and halfway out, but this spark behind you.
It ain't happening.
This spark gonna all of a sudden forget they got reversed. This is why you might as well just go through the light.
You got a choice.
Through the light. That light and that damn toll booth without tolls.
Don't be cursing at the people. Don't be cursing at them.
Oh, that's dangerous. Those two things are dangerous. They give you a false sense of security.
You better go on through and take that L. You better go on through. Go on.
I have Easy Pass. I forget sometimes to put my Easy Pass to the window, to my windshield, so they can get my money out my bank account.
You better go on. Don't you back your tail up. And don't be sitting there longer than necessary talking about I'm looking for my easy pass. No, you're gonna be looking for your cars. What you
No, you gotta get your easy pass once you get halfway over that bridge. When you get halfway over that bridge, get your easy pass, folks. Because you will forget. I'm telling you, you will forget and just drive through. And you can't leave your easy pass in the windshield, because I know that's what some of you thinking. Leave your easy pass in the windshield. Oh no, you can't. Not in New York. Not in New York. Some fool will be in your car taking your easy pass. So you can't do that in New York.
Well,
I do my driving, most of my driving in Long Island, so I don't have to have the easy pass in my windshield like that. But you can't do that in New York. Fools will be in your car trying to get your little easy pass.
Yeah.
So people, when you see that yellow light,
stop.
Slow your behind down.
Yeah, do yourself a favor.
Slow your behind down. Look for that camera. Just know that camera is ready to blink off at you and send you a whole ticket coming from Nassau, Suffolk, or New York City. Okay? We'll be back. Hey, we're back. We're back. Me and my co-host, Yvonne the Motivator Man. I'm Noel Epps. And we are discussing the top 5 most annoying things people do when driving. Number 5, you out here by yourself. 3 a.m. Nobody on the road. Me and you. And you hit the brakes. For absolutely no reason. Please, people, keep your foot off the brakes. The car will slow down if you take your foot off the gas. Number 4, don't be mouthing no cuss words. Keep your little stinking fingers to yourself.
Thank you.
You a tough guy in that car. Oh, you a tough woman in that car. But as soon as you get out and feel my energy, all those curse words and them little fingers, they recoil. They find somewhere else to go. Number 3, who do you think you are that you can take 2 spots in the park? I don't give a damn how important your car is, how expensive your car is, how nice your car is. You can't take 2 spots. Because when I pull up in the 2001 Ford 250, 300 plus, 250,000 plus miles on that bad boy, and I'll pull up beside you and I'm waiting an odd job for you to come out. I'm not paying for my spatulas till I see you come into your car and I'm in the odd job window. Number 2, yellow light rules. When you see the yellow light, slow down. Don't think you're gonna pass the yellow light. Be all up in the box and think that this Chevy Spark is gonna back up. That's so mean when you think about it. Oh, that's so mean. We ain't backing up.
No, we're not.
You're gonna take this light, you're gonna take this accident, and you're gonna take that police ticket. Yeah. Slow down when you see that yellow light.
You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this.
Number 1.
Oh my Lord.
Yes. Nothing drives me crazier. This drives me crazier than the people that take 2 spots. When you go to that gas station and these people park their car
to go get some potato chips.
to get some gas. But they parking they want to get they tank right where the nozzle is, right where the gun is, the nozzle, the point. They want to get their tank right there. But the front end of their car is blocking the other tank. Oh my goodness. So the person who's backing up into that gas tank in front of them can't get gas because they got their little Chevy Spark right there blocking up 2 pumps. Or the person who does this. There's 2 pumps available. There's 2 pumps available. Both cars are coming in. They stop at the first pump while the other car's behind them.
That
makes me want to choke you out with these 2 fingers. I just be wanting to choke people with these 2 fingers when they do that.
Don't act like you don't see me looking at you. Why it had to be a Chevy Spark? You better close your mouth.
Because Chevy Spark is on my mind right now.
Listen, your life's short and you're reckless with it right now, okay? I don't do that. I am very, very respectful of space.
Those people drive me crazy. Or the person who forgot they tank is on the opposite side of the car. So now they yanking a whole hose across the car, spilling gas everywhere with a cigarette. All these people drive me crazy. Why the gas station sells cigarettes? These people drive me crazy. This is the people that I can't stand. I am at the gas station trying to get gas. Why don't you be more aware, more courteous? That's the word I'm looking for.
Courteous.
More courteous.
Yes.
Of other people when you're getting gas. If it's not your gas station, it's a gas. And your gas station usually has 8 to 10 pumps. Why are you taking 2 of them?
Well, I thought you were gonna say you hate the people that park at the pump and run in to get a bag of potato chips.
Those people are the worst too. Those people are the worst too. But that's usually because of the design of the gas station. The gas station's at fault. They want to put 6 pumps on an acre of land. Okay, we'll put a 7-Eleven behind those 6 pumps. Okay, so you got to know where to park. So that's usually on the infrastructure of the gas station. But a regular gas station, where you have, let's take 8 pumps, because that means there's four tanks, but a pump on each side, right? Okay. And you come up in your, let's use another car, your little Nissan Sentra. You got a little Nissan Sentra, and you trying to put your tank right in front of the pump. Meanwhile, the front end of your car is blocking the pump in front. So now the person backing up can't get in. So you know what I do? Oh, I make it very uncomfortable for them. You know what I do? Oh, I back in as close as I can. You hear me? I make these people, and I ain't got no rear view camera in my car. I don't have no rear view camera in my car. So this is all going on film. Okay, so what I do is I make these people literally stop pumping their gas and give me direction. Okay, keep coming.
But yet,
that's what I do.
You will talk about me and I won't move back. But look at what you doing right here, right now. It is a shame. It is a shame.
Come on, Yvonne. Let's be honest. You can't get gas. You gotta wait to get gas. And usually this person is filling up their tank. You gotta wait to get gas for somebody who's blocking 2 pumps when you know there's a pump available?
Well, you gotta wait to get gas because this heifer decided she wanted to get some potato chips. Really? Really? You couldn't just park where you were supposed to. I know the pump is closer, but it's closer because we're getting gas, boo.
or the person who run around talk about give me 50 on Nissan Sentra. Give me 50 on pump 2. Knowing the car only takes $30 a gas. So now you gotta pump this gas, stop, go back and get change. Then I'm waiting 20 minutes for you to get gas. And these people are discourteous people when it comes to getting gas. That drives me bananas. I will usually, if these eyes could talk, I'm cutting these eyes at you. I'm almost doing what you said, mouthing bad words. But let me tell you something. These eyes cut through you, boy.
Oh my God.
And I don't give a damn how old, how young you are. You should have some courtesy for other people, for other drivers. And that's the problem with a lot of drivers. They don't have courtesy for each other.
That's really what this show is about. We want to make you start thinking about how you're driving, to be a more courteous driver, to be a more careful driver. We all want to go from point A to point B. It's bad enough, we got driving while black, we got driving while Asian, we got driving while being a woman. We don't need you out here wilding in these streets. We need you to drive better, to act better.
That's what I'm saying. Can I get my gas? Can I get my gas?
And you know what? I feel you. I do. I feel you. Move up. Let somebody else get in. There's two people that can pump their gas at one time. Why does it only have to be one?
Can I get my gas?
You're not thinking about anybody else.
Let me be on the way to a party or something, like excited to be on my way. Oh my goodness. I can't even tell you what the words I'm saying. And let me tell you, it could be a little old lady. It could be a young man. I don't care. You should be courteous. You should, especially if you're in that situation where there's an empty pump and there's a pump, and you stop at the first pump, knowing that the man's behind you or the woman's behind you, ready for the other pump. This is ridiculous, people. It's about courtesy. It's about courtesy. And that's why usually, when you think about it, usually people get into accidents due to a lack of courtesy.
Absolutely. All they had to do was just take a moment and just inhale and exhale, and everything would have been okay. If you didn't try to run that yellow light, you would have never been in that car accident.
You in this yellow light.
You would have never been in that car accident. If you didn't take up 2 parking spots, you wouldn't have come back to your vehicle with half of the paint scraped off of it.
Yes, because you lack courtesy.
Yeah.
Now, there's people who are too courteous, and these people cause accidents. You know those people who will be driving and see somebody on the side road? Those people driving, they'll stop mid-traffic and then wave that other person in. Come on, you go. You go. Everybody's cruising 30 miles per hour. You stopped out of nowhere to let this car in on the side. Come on, you go.
Right.
You go. See, that's too much courtesy.
Right.
That's too much courtesy.
I get it. You let the car go by. I get it. You let the car go by. That was a nice thing. Okay, you done. We don't need all the cars to go by, But
meanwhile, the people behind you slamming on their brakes and they have no idea why. There's no red light. Right. There's no stop sign. So why are they slamming on their brakes?
Thank you. And to the young lady yesterday talking about slamming on brakes, that was on Route 110, in front of is that Wendy's? No, Taco Bell. That almost made me and everybody behind me have a car pile up because you were on your phone. You didn't have hazard lights on, and it was a green light. Miss lady, shame on you.
I was trying to stay away from the phone thing.
And then when I pulled up next to her to say, I'm blowing the horn, she's not listening, blowing the horn, she's still sitting there. I said, you're sitting there. If there's something wrong with your car, you have to put your hazard lights on. I almost hit you. Oh, okay. I pull in front of her. She's driving behind me. She was on her freaking phone, just sitting there. And I could have hit her in the back and all the cars behind me because it's a green light. So we're going green light speed.
Well, let me tell you something. New York State is cracking. CRACKING. Oh, they are cracking down on your devices, and you out here in these cars driving around like a whole fool. Okay,
and I'll say,
I'm telling you right now.
I'm gonna say again, good.
Yeah,
good.
Okay.
Because we need to drive.
You think you're gonna be out here texting and carrying on? Just know New York State is cracking down.
We need to be better drivers, but we also need to get out of here. But before we go, Our loyal listener, Dion McKinney, she lost her dad. So we
Oh.
send her our condolences.
Oh,
He
I
said,
didn't
she
know
said,
that.
we will keep you in our prayers. And please
Yes.
reach out to us and let us know that
So
you know,
sorry to hear that,
you're
Dion.
okay. Yeah.
So sorry to hear that.
And she is an avid listener. Like,
Yep, she's here every week.
We can barely get on, and she's like, "Hey guys, how are y'all? Like,
Yep.
can we get on? Can we get on?"
Her,
So,
Stacy Cotton,
that's right.
Tia
Jamaica McDuffie, April Smith,
Stanley Mann,
Kim Daniels, Danae Gatlin,
yep, April
Samantha, April Smith, Samantha Vargas, Jesse Dez, So we thank y'all for listening, and our heart and our love goes out to Dion. But like I said, we got to get out of here. Once again, we thank y'all for listening. I'm Yvonne, the Motivated Man. Check out my show Friday right here on Rude Radio. Rude Rangers Unite, forgive me, at 8 p.m. And dear daughter, right after this show, don't go nowhere. I dare y'all. I can see you. Don't you go nowhere. Sit right there and check out my show. And then, you got Noel's show every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. We want you to like, share, subscribe to the show. Leave us your comments, your thoughts, whatever. We want you to chat back with us. He Said, She Said is powered by Rude Rangers Entertainment. Our creative director is Rudy. Jay Breedy. Please don't forget, again, to like, share, and subscribe. Well, I got to tell you all twice. So until next episode, good people, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
Peace.